Hey Scorpio, this reading is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to take a look at love September 1st through the 14th. Scorpio, I'm going to be doing your general overview separately, so make sure you check that out. Also, for those of you interested in my giveaway this month, I'm going to be choosing 2 winners for a free reading. If you'd like to be considered, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below your video, and I will notify and choose winners at the very end of the month. Scorpio in love. I'm channeling Leo for you, Scorpio. Getting a lot of Leo energy here. If you're dating a Leo, it actually feels very blessed. This feels like very beautiful Leo energy coming in. Leo's reading was very empowered. It's a beautiful energy to have within and around you. Let's do one more shuffle. We'll pull cards. Scorpio in love. Spirit just said like the dust has settled or somebody has settled. Codependence. I am feeling some codependent tendencies being triggered over the next couple of months. But it's almost like this isn't new. This is someone who's probably very aware of these tendencies and they're working on them, okay? Crossing this is express your love. You know, interesting with Leo, it was almost, there was this message about somebody being a little too playful, like a little too much. You may be feeling that. So even though there is love, it's in the cross position communicating it. Because it's almost like, is this energy, these triggers, is this dominating thoughts and the experience? Feeling slightly less optimistic. And you don't have to feel less optimistic. This is healable. I do feel somebody here, at least attempting to heal. But they're either not expressing their love, they're afraid to come across as codependent, you're afraid to express your love, or you're not even thinking to because you're dealing with somebody else's energy and maybe some issues here. I mean, romantic feelings, there's a lot of love here though. First outcome card, romantic feelings, that came through really hardcore. Yeah, there's some soulmate tie, and that often applies to a karmic situation for sure. So let's start here. Romantic feelings. Somebody has romantic feelings and they're either not talking about it, you're not talking about it because you don't want to trigger somebody, you don't want to rush somebody along. It's almost like you have feelings with somebody or for somebody codependent, but you're afraid that if you fully express them, it almost gives them the green light to be a little too much. I don't know why I'm feeling that for you. It's almost like I don't want to trigger them, or I don't want to fear. I don't want to put fear in them. I don't want to put pressure on this partner. So I'm going to sort of bury these emotions. It's not the right call. Don't bury the emotions. You can communicate. I do feel like that will be reciprocated. If not reciprocated, it will be appreciated. Okay, but this is where I was getting karma. There are definitely some karmic situations showing up here. This is an extra card I pulled for you, separation. Sitting right underneath. Sort of, this can also come across as soulmate, come through as soulmate, religious and spiritual factors, but for you, this is coming through as karma. Recognize that soulmate partners show up to heal and to show us what to heal. I feel somebody sort of pushing you forward. You're pushing them forward in a positive direction, but if they won't evolve with you, that's where this comes into play, okay? There's something karmic here. There's a spiritual journey. Spirit just said you've agreed to have this experience together. Your souls, on a soul level, you've agreed to have whatever this experience is together. Very serious commitment, it feels like, for many of you, okay? This doesn't have to be marriage, but it's a marriage-like situation. Somebody is married and yet you've still met them, but there is some sort of karmic tie which makes it very difficult to separate from them if you need to, or you know it's not of the highest good, the timing isn't of the highest good. Spirit's bringing me back to this. Who's codependent? This may not even be your partner. Are you dealing with a child or family member? Is there someone external to your relationship who is codependent that may be creating some issues? That may be blocking all this love that's laid out in front of you right now? Try not to be distracted. I mean, this is somebody, whoever this is, needs you to have healthy boundaries, not just for your highest good, but they need you to have healthy boundaries so that you do not enable them. Okay? And this also goes, you know, for those of you cross-watching and you feel like that applies to Scorpio, healthy boundaries. You can't slack on the boundaries because it's almost like it hurts both people if you do. Bottom of the deck, we have passion. Of course, there's passion here, but we also have red flags. This goes hand in hand with codependence. Someone hasn't given up. If you feel like you're in a relationship that is heading towards separation, it's like a partner doesn't want to give up. Two people don't want to give up, even if they know this is of the highest good. But I also feel like this is avoidable as long as there is conscious healing. Also recognizing that some of the difficulties are just an opportunity for your soul to grow and to evolve. If you can honor that and you can honor that journey, it's almost like you wind up here. This becomes a real option for those of you who can see each other as mirrors, as it's like co-writers in the journey, versus just this person triggers me and I don't know how to deal with this codependent energy or something like that. It's like, okay, I see this showing up. How can we work through this together? What boundaries do we need to reestablish? For those of you who are in alignment with that message, this comes through very, very strong. The wedding, the marriage, the commitment, something long term. And so therefore, separation. We could just like take this like right out of the spread. For those of you who are recognizing that you're a mirror, you don't need to separate. But you do need a separation from some of the issues. You need a break from it. So for some of you, it's not a breakup separation. It's just a little distance. It's a little distance to regroup. Okay? Especially if somebody's coming through and they're being a little too much for you right now, or vice versa. Just take a little bit of distance. It doesn't have to be a breakup. Distance in a relationship is a very healthy thing. Go out with your friends. Go do something outside of the relationship. It feels like, even if you're in a very healthy space, that you need to do that too. I do feel some friends missing you. I feel like some of you may be so caught up in the romance, so caught up in the love. There are other people around you who miss you, who need you. Reach out to them. Reach out to them. It's going to help balance everything here in love. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to leave you with that. I'll be back mid-month for your mid-month love reading. I am available for you in the meantime. Private readings, energy healing work. I'm also available for custom healing candles. I previously was only available for the candles for those of you local, but I am shipping now. So if you feel like that would be beneficial to you, reach out. I'm only taking on emergency readings and sessions at this time. I've been crazy busy lately, like nonstop. So emergency readings, I know you keep asking me, and many of you keep asking me, when are you bringing the general availability back? When my schedule calms down a little bit, I will. I'll let you know. But for the time being, it's still emergency readings. They're not that much more expensive, but it does sort of help me squeeze you in a little easier. I'm here for you if you need me. I'm sending so much love, light, and gratitude. I'll see you back here soon. Ciao.